Scott Burnside, ESPN.com with Paul Stastny, the Colorado Avalanche. Paul, just wanted to ask you about the remaining games in this season. Where do you feel that the Avs are at right now, and maybe some of the things that you hope will get better in the second half or the remaining third of this season?
Yeah, I think we've, in my mind, I think we've underperformed a little bit. I think we started off good, but last month I think we kind of slowed down the pace where we want to be. But we just got to be more consistent and be more willing to compete day in and day out. And we just got to stay hungry and can't get too high, off a big victory, and can't get too low, off a blowout loss. You got to try to stay even keel. And we're young. I think sometimes we tend to do that.
You mentioned the youth of that team, and I guess that's what one of the great positives and one of the great things about the future of that team. Is it sometimes hard not to use that as an excuse, or for guys to say, well, maybe we are young and maybe we can't be doing what we did last year?
Yeah, no, I think that's when we get in trouble, is when the guys start using that excuse, start hearing things from other people saying, no, we're young, that's why that's why we're not being successful. Or in a couple of years, we're going to be a great team. I think we should be more worried about what we can do now, because you never know what could happen. I mean, if things don't go well, they might break apart the team. And we have a good nucleus, a good core, and good leadership that I think we're all excited. We know what we're capable of, and we got to focus about what we can do this year.
Now, you're not all that old yourself, but in that dressing room, guys look up to you. How's that been for you, that sort of leadership role, and having so many young guys looking to you for leadership and to be that role model?
It's been good. It's been good. I think taking it in stride. I think from it's not just the young guys in O'Reilly and Duchesne anymore. Now there's a lot of young guys, and whether it's D-man or forwards, I think it's it's more about the issues day in, day out throughout the long season, not just about where they are playing positionally. So it's about things you can do on and off the ice that I've learned in my 5 years watching older guys, that I feel like I can give them pointers when I know they're struggling a little bit.
Great history, obviously, in Denver with the Avs. Do you think this team is the kind of team that can build a new, great future in terms of Stanley Cups and contending, that sort of thing?
Yeah, absolutely. I think so. I think we got a couple young guys. I mean, and some special players in our team, and I think got a couple of those guys, and you just kind of build around that. But I think with what we have now, I think there's so much potential. I think we keep getting better and better every year, and that's what we got to do. We got to focus on not being satisfied with what we did the year before, the game before, and try to keep getting better.
Paul Stastny, thank you for the time. Scott Burnside, ESPN.com.